Hello, Forecaster here, and this is The Outer Worlds. As you can probably figure out from the title of this video, we're starting a new Let's Play series. And as usual, I know next to nothing about this game, other than it being a Fallout-style RPG made by Obsidian, so it's bound to be good. All I've seen of it is the one of the early trailers where the player character had a choice of who to shoot. There was some kind of choice there, to people arguing with each other, and that's it. So we're going to jump into a new game, and I've not started this game before. We're not going to go with story mode. Supernova mode. It's the hardest difficulty and can only be selected at the start of the game and is recommended for advanced players. Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce the difficulty below Supernova, you cannot re-enable it, so you can turn it down later, but you can't turn it back up to Supernova. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed with bed rest. For some reason, it's switched to controller mode there. I want to unplug my controller because I'm not using that. Weapons and armor work very poorly at 0 durability. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save while inside your ship, and autosaves are limited. Well, that does sound like the kind of mode I would want to play with. So we're going to go with that. If it turns out to be ridiculously difficult, we can turn it down later. We're going to have subtitles on. I already turned on all of them in the settings.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Is that us? I don't think so. No.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
This might be where we wake up. Yeah, probably. Okay. So we have 6 attribute points, I guess, which we're going to distribute. We have strength, dexterity, intelligence, perception, charm, temperament, natural health regeneration, two-handed melee, lie, sneak, medical engineering, determination. Sounds good. Those are skills that I like. Charm affects hacking somehow. Perception affects long guns. That's probably also something that I would want. I could do with a little bit of everything, honestly. Probably that doesn't affect long guns for some reason. I guess perception is more.
An eye for detail. I bet you wrote some thorough reports.
I guess perception is more important for that. So we could max out 2 skills, but probably don't want to do that. I'm guessing you are going to, or we rather, are going to get to level up as time goes on and put some more points into a variety of things later. So, intelligence affects critical hit bonus damage. Sounds good. Although, maybe I want some strength. Increase my carrying capacity and melee damage a little bit. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Or looks good. Okay, skilled. Long gun skill decreases weapon sway while firing rifles and other long guns. Well, I'm a fan of sniper rifles, so I'm going to want... I did not catch that. So we get 2 skills.
Put those marksmanship scores to good use.
Ooh, probably want to look through these a little bit. Melee is pretty straightforward. Handguns, one-handed firearms, critical hit chance with those weapons, heavy weapons, heavy firearms, critical hit chance. Dodge skill increases the distance traveled when dodging and reduces the duration of harmful status effects. Okay. Block. Block skill provides bonus armor rating while holding a melee weapon and can allow a perfect block. Unlocked at 20. Okay. Long guns. Unlock TTD location hit effects. I don't know what that is. Deadly focus. Okay. Long gun headshot / weak spot damage plus 20%. That's something that I would want. I don't know what these numbers mean. To the side there. I guess that's a general skill level. Oh, yeah, of course. It's the starting level of that skill based on the stats it's based off of, which is why some are a little bit higher. Stealth might be useful.
If you wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony.
Okay, he says different things, apparently. I'm not going to put time into hearing all the dialogue or anything like that. Lockpick gets pretty high. We get past the novice level with that. Mag pick. Lockpick thing. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty good. Science. Science skill increases damage of plasma and shock damage weapons. Science also improves the special effects for science weapons. Higher science skill unlocks the ability to tinker any weapon or armor in the workbench, increasing their power. Probably want to get that up later on. We're going to go with that. Aptitude. Scientist assistant. What's aptitude? Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. Aptitude bonus determination +1. Okay, so this is basically our title or our career as submitted to Halcyon before coming here. Presumably. We could get some extra science. I kind of like that. Medical inspiration. N-ray damage received. Not sure I want to know what an N-ray is. At least not if I'm on the receiving end of it. I think I'm going to go with the scientist assistant. Indeed. Appearance. Okay. I kind of like the default appearance, actually. Yeah. I'm not going to modify this at all. Okay, there it goes, switching to controller mode again. Can't have it keep doing that, so I'm going to reach over and unplug the controller for just a little bit. There we go. Now that will stop happening. I don't want that happening during the actual game. Name. Ooh, that's a tricky question. I suppose it doesn't matter. Will be Lily. Yep. Samurai. Yeah. Looks good to me. Probably. Science is at 15. Not quite 20, but... hibernation suit. Oh, okay. We'll go with that.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Exciting. Terra 2 orbiting laboratory. Halcyon system.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. It dropped.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Right.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Marvelous. I'm not skipping anything.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I was going to say he's going to die, wasn't he? But we didn't even get to see him. Well, we didn't get to meet him, I should say. He is right there. Kind of. Well, that was a bit of a waste, I suppose, but what you gonna do? Frame rate is not optimal. I might have to turn down the graphics a little bit. Because it's dipping below 60, which is not preferable. Is that the ship over there? While sneaking, use tall grass, rocks, or other cover to hide from enemies. Use this to sneak past enemies or sneak up on them to initiate combat. I see. I suppose this thing I picked up was some kind of health item. The awareness meter over enemies' heads tell you if they are unaware, suspicious, investigating, or alerted. I suppose that's the triangle. Makes sense so far. Ooh.
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
You have low health. Use the emergency medicinal inhaler to heal. Each activation consumes one something, probably one use or whatever. I bet they planned that. If I hadn't picked up the inhaler from the corpse up there, I would have been down some health.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Guard Pelham. We have a medical skill we can use. Suppose we'll do that.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Okay. Spacers, what indeed?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders? What were you doing out here? You're hiding in a cave and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead. Well, that is not strictly true because you could just, unblock the exit.
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Well, you could also cause a cave-in, so perhaps not the best idea. I could use a gun.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Okay. We'll ask where we are.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Sounds lovely.
Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay, well that was not as informative as I had hoped. Okay, we have a gun. We can... Well, I suppose we have to shoot the canisters to get out of here.
Damn it, my ears! Ugh. Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Scroll wheel doesn't do anything. I wonder how you use this saber. Maybe the game will teach us in time. That is apparently a sprat. Okay. Well, these are kind of adorable, so I'm not going to try to shoot them. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, aka the TTD, giving you time to think, as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Alright, so it's basically, well, similar to VATS. Some objects explode when hit. Shoot them when enemies are nearby for an explosive surprise. Just don't be too close. Those bubbles don't really last long enough to be red. Ooh. Well, that was scary. Rebuild mining gear, bit cartridge, and light ammo. Alright. First 2 kills. Unless you count the guy we crushed with our pod. Mag pick. Ah, okay. So those are the lockpicks. They look large. Telescoping staff. It's probably a melee weapon. Yeah, 200 melee. I'll have that, I suppose. Still know how to use melee weapons. You have found a new weapon. The weapon switch button allows you to rotate between the weapons you have equipped. Press tab there. Weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by dragging them up to the slots top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on the screen as well. Take care of your T and L weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. Don't know what T and L is. Okay, so we have a light pistol. We have a sentry saber, which we got from the guy, and we have a telescoping staff. The saber does more damage than the staff. We have light, heavy, and energy weapon ammo. I guess those are the types there are. There's a little wrench there. Okay, there's a bunch of stats. I don't know. I suppose the wrench means that you can modify that weapon, but we don't have any modifications, or you need a workbench or something. Armor management. Drag armor or helmet items up to the equipment slots to wear them. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, etc. Okay, so we have a hibernation suit, 3 armor. You have rebuilt mining gear we got from the Marauder, which has 4 armor. Let's switch to that. Consumables. Here you can use junk or drop your consumables. They can be used directly to gain a variety of boosts. Your emergency medical inhaler is shown at the top of the screen. It uses Adreno as fuel to heal you in an emergency, and always keeps it loaded into slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots. It can hold all types of consumables, not just Adreno. Each slot is mixed into every puff of the inhaler for a combined effect. Your medical skill increases the duration of all of these effects. Alright, interesting. Okay. So I have 9 Adreno, which is healing. Because 1 is loaded into the first slot. Okay. That's not something we can do anything with. I don't know what this thing is. Ow. Stood in a fire there. Not enough to take damage, though, it would seem. The game feels a little choppy. Let's see if we can... we'll just pop these down. One step. That's a bit better. Now it looks like it's keeping above. $60 most of the time. At least it's consistently above 50 now. Uh-oh. That went pretty well. There were some bubbles to the right there that I didn't get time to see. But whatever. There's another sentry saber, which we already have one, but I'll take it. Can probably break it down for parts or something. There's another light pistol. Don't see any more enemies on the radar yet. Ooh. That's a frame rate drop. Okay, there's the ship. So I don't know what that is over there. That might be a building. Lieutenant Mercer and Private Kimball. They might be our new crew members, I guess.
Here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. God,
Oh.
Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Okay. We'll tell them about the teammate in there in the cave, because it's probably a good thing to know about.
Really? How is he?
Go with number 2 here.
Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Ah, well, that's not particularly impressive. Okay, I guess the guess these skill check options here are to get them to come with me, which, well, I don't see why not.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
That's a nice rifle you got there.
Enemy! Stay down, miscreant.
Were there only 3 of them? I seem to have accidentally blown one up. Necklace. That's not what I wanted. Where would that have gone? Journal. botched. I have no botched quests yet. Where could that necklace have gone? So now I have a total of 3 of those sabers. Oh, there, junk. Pretty necklace if you're into that sort of thing. This necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck. There's something on it. A pretty something. Look at it. It has sell value of 25 something, and it has a negligible weight. Right, so it's just a little bit of money, I suppose. Something for you to sell. Found an arm. Torso. Do they loot people? I don't know where the third guy went. Oh. Canned Feral. I suppose the money, right, the money's called bits. Get some more health there. Not that I need it at the moment. Oh, got a little lag spike there. I could use a... I really want a rifle of some kind. Maybe I'll get it soon. Looks like we could explore this area. But... oh, there's stuff over there as well. There might be some kind of... well, looks like a crashed ship. I doubt anyone lives there. But maybe. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. It's a pretty good spot. And in the next one, we're going to definitely enter the ship, but maybe talk to these 2 people first some more. So, with that, I will see you then.